kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up with a semi-final collision. There's the return from inside the 5. Coverage team flying downfield, not much. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense comes out for their first possession today. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. Oh, the pass is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen.
On the ground, it's Cross. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Carter. Using his legs on the scramble. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half, you get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
He's got some space, look out, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Kentucky. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Oh, they trap him for a sack. This guy has been really hard to block all season long, Joel. He told us he is so eager to step up and make an impact here in this playoff game.
And offensively, they told us they were going to have to know where he's at and slide the protection, do something to adjust the protection so that he didn't have a one-on-one opportunity. At this point, you've got to put a tight end on that side, allow a running back to go chip on that side. You cannot allow him to have a free rush.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires it to the wideout. The pass is intercepted. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from the...
And here comes the Kentucky offense back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Makes the catch and has space. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Scanning the field. It's Carter. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Wildcats. He barrels into the end zone. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. The offense with some pre-snap motion. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. The loss sets up a second and long from the 20. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The Wildcats will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is 3rd and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a...
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
Look at that powerful running. He's got a crease. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense operating at peak efficiency. Come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Breaks into the open. Brought down after the return. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out.
Well, we knew that they were going to try to get this wide receiver the ball in creative ways here in the run game. I really love this design, but the defense was also ready for it. If we know what's coming, certainly they do, and they were ready for that play.
Goes out of bounds, but a nice chunk of yardage there. He's across the 45.
They have to keep this quarterback in the pocket. You can see the electric ability he has. Once he's able to break contain and get in the open field, he is electric. The speed, the athleticism, it is all there. So this rush has got to do a better job of keeping him inside of the pocket. Force him to throw it from the spot versus allowing him to get outside.
The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Cannot grab the face mask like that. That'll cost the defense. It's a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw. It's Carter. The pass rush closing in. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Wildcats spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. 1st down sack pushes the ball back. 2nd down coming up. He's going to pull it down and run. On the move, trying to scramble for the 1st down, comes up short. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. Tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That run picks up 1st down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. Wants to throw it. Looking for the wideout. The pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Been so difficult for them to establish any sort of rhythm on offense because this quarterback's below 50% throwing the football. He's got to get on track and play much better if they want to come back in this game. And it starts with timing. Your feet have got to be the clock of the offense. And right now as a quarterback, I feel like his feet are all over the place. Great quarterbacks can go above the X's and O's, and here this quarterback is able to do this. He sees that everything is covered down the field. Defense does a great job, and yet he can still be the eraser and make everybody right with his legs. He takes off, and he's able to produce a big play down the field and continue to move the chains.
To the air, it's Carter. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Chris, I think the best way to defend these drag routes is getting some contact early in this route. You've got to jam this wide receiver, in particular with his original alignment. If he gets a clean release, you're probably going to get that ball completed as an offense. So jam the wide receiver at the line of scrimmage, play some tight man, and force him to really work for that release.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Kentucky! And the big comeback continues. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Using his legs here. Putting toward the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. The quarterback takes it in himself. This has become a really entertaining playoff game. Both offenses back and forth answering each other. Now, Joe, which side can execute better here in the second half and come out with a W?
Well, Chris, you call the biggest tennis tournaments in the world. This is one of those great volleys. Back and forth we go. These offenses trading big old forehands from the baseline. And I got to tell you, it just feels like this is going to be an instant classic.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the PAT puts them up 3. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? It's a shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Well, that's as easy as it gets for an offense, just handing the football off. The offensive line doing some work. They have done a great job today running the football. And here on 1st down, you move the chains. You just continue to get that ball moving down the field.
When the flag is out before the snap, the defense may have been a little bit over-eager that time. So early contact with the defense, that'll push the ball up 5 yards. Fresh set of downs for the offense, 1st down. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion, looking downfield. It's Carter. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on 1st down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
They'll be stopped after a gain of 3.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Kentucky has the lead, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Motion now from the tight end. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Eludes a tackle. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. This drive has already taken more than 3 minutes off the clock to come up on second down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Dropping back. It's Carter. Here comes the rush. Extending the play now. Looks like Kentucky will have the first down. How aggressive will they be on this first down play?
What an outstanding pickup by this quarterback. Defense is doing everything right. They've got coverage down the field, and yet this quarterback's able to get the line to gain and keep his offense out there and the clock moving. That is an outstanding job of game management.
Kentucky getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Try to run it with the option. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
You know, it feels like the offensive coordinator tried to go back to that well one too many times on this series. They've certainly been effective running the quarterback all day long, but might be time for a play action. Use that effectiveness early in the game to build into success in this part of the game.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. They get him down after the return. Wow, that interception could be enormous.
That is a back-breaking interception for an offense as a quarterback.
And the Kentucky offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Tries to get loose in the scramble, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for a man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Well, he's got to put that one behind him and now move forward for this 3rd down. This is really the most important snap thus far of the game. And as a quarterback, you've got to go out there and really execute. So remember, it's about feet, it's about timing, it's about accuracy. Put all those 3 together.
The sophomore calls his own number. He keeps this drive moving. And the Wildcats looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
When you talk with quarterbacks, and in particular quarterback coaches, coordinators, play callers, they'll tell you that the mark of a great player at this position is a guy that can pick up 2 to 4 first downs with his legs. Sometimes it's not always going to be a quarterback run designed by the play, but the ability to improvise, get on the outside, and move those chains. What a beautiful job.
He escapes the pocket. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. Leaning on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series. I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance. You have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Creative running there. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's just power of football. Let's see him out of the end. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Back to throw. It's Carter. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Tackle made at the 13, but here we go, a red zone opportunity.
It can be so difficult to get yourself started in overtime, and the first down is always difficult, in particular with the way he struggled today. That is a big first down right there. Now they need to cap it off with a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. End zone ahead. It's a touchdown as they jump on top here in overtime.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not one, not two, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime. He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Williams. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Stays on his... They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. Looking to pass. It's Verrier. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Chris, there's only one objective when you run onto the field as an offense and you've got great field position like they had. And that's to stick it in the end zone, and they're able to do that. Capitalizing on those opportunities. That's what good teams do.
And now for the crucial extra point to tie this up and force a 2nd overtime. And he knocks through the PAT. Going into the 2nd overtime, the stakes have been raised because if you score score a touchdown. By rule, you have to go for a two-point conversion. So it's intriguing. How many two-point plays do you trust? Have you been practicing? That usually comes into play, Joel.
Chris, every offensive play caller has those few plays just sitting on the side of their play sheet, ready for this moment. It's their best two-point plays, maybe a trick play, some misdirection, and this is the moment that they can finally break them out. You get in the end zone, we're going to see something special.
The quarterback keeps it on the option. He shreds the tackle. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short game. So here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. They make the stop, but that gains enough to set him up first down at the 14. And the Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the quarterback keeps it here. Jukes to get free. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. So the offense now will set up 1st and goal here in double overtime. On the read, he's keeping it. In for a touchdown to claim the lead in double overtime. And now a two-point try coming up.
This touchdown is a direct result of the respect that this defense has for this quarterback and his athleticism on the outside. Watch the
So pressure on this offense here in overtime. They must score a touchdown to stay alive. Bringing pressure. He cannot escape. It's a sack. That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. Dropping back, it's Carter. Trapped again in the pocket. 3rd and long in obvious 4-down territory. They'd love to at least get a chunk of it here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. What a tremendous battle, just an instant classic. As long as we talk about football, we'll remember this game getting through in overtime to put this spot into the national championship game. Wow.
And Chris, both of these